think it's time to finally, end the argument. End the argument that there is any sort of, other needle mover.
It's May 2025, and the WNBA season is kicking off with all the energy of a TikTok dance challenge gone viral. The spotlight's on Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky's bold, brash, and unapologetic star who's been hyping herself up as a game changer since her LSU days. She's got the Instagram followers, the brand deals, and a mouth that doesn't quit. But her first game of the 2025 season, woof. It was supposed to be her grand homecoming at LSU's arena, a moment to cement her status as the queen of women's hoops. Instead, it was a flop so loud it echoed louder than her clapbacks.
Oh, Sky, go into LSU, the home court of Angel Reese. Man, it's going to be lit. It's going to be lit.
Here's the deal. LSU's Pete Maravich Assembly Center, a shiny palace that can hold 13,215 screaming fans, was looking like a ghost town. Only 6,273 people showed up. That's right, less than half the arena was filled. We're talking over 6,800 empty seats just sitting there, lonelier than a Monday morning Zoom call. And get this, tickets were going for $15. That's cheaper than a large pizza, a Netflix subscription, or even a fancy latte with extra foam. You'd think fans would be tripping over themselves to see Angel Reese dominate her old stomping grounds, but nope. The upper bowl was emptier than a politician's promises, and the lower bowl, let's just say it had more purple seats than a Prince concert. Now, Angel's no stranger to making bold claims. She's been shouting from the rooftops that she's a major reason people are watching women's basketball. Remember her iconic line? The reason we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too.
15,000 capacity arena. There was over 6,800 seats still available. And some people were saying, by the way,
Oof, that quote hit the internet like a fast break, sparking debates, memes, and enough hot takes to fill a sports talk show. She's got the confidence of a runway model and the swagger of a rap star dropping a surprise album. But when the arena's half empty for your big moment, those words start sounding like a TikTok soundbite that didn't quite land. Let's be real for a second. Angel Reese is a beast on the court. Her rebounding, elite. Her hustle, unmatched. She had 12 points and 17 rebounds in that game against the Brazilian national team, which, by the way, the Chicago Sky played at LSU. But here's the cold, hard truth. Filling stat sheets doesn't always mean filling seats, and that's where the narrative gets tricky. Angel's claiming she's moving the needle, but when your homecoming game draws fewer fans than a random Tuesday night LSU game, it's time to check the scoreboard. Now let's pivot to the elephant in the room, or rather, the other superstar in the room, Caitlin Clark.
That literally, there were some $15 tickets out there.
If women's basketball has a rock star right now, it's her. Caitlin's not just playing the game, she's rewriting the rules of fandom. This woman is packing arenas like they're giving away free AirPods. Schools and venues are literally upgrading to bigger stadiums just to handle the crowds she pulls in. Take Carver Hawkeye Arena, for example. 15,000 seats sold out in 27 minutes for one of her games. That's faster than you can refresh your X feed during a Kanye rant. Meanwhile, Angel's game couldn't even crack 50% capacity. It's like comparing a sold-out Beyoncé concert to a karaoke night at your local dive bar. Caitlin Clark's impact isn't just about her logo threes or her triple-doubles, though, let's be clear, those are straight-up fire. In her season opener against the Sky on May 17, 2025, she dropped a triple-double and made headlines for a flagrant foul on Angel Reese that had the internet in a chokehold. That game?
Going home to her alma mater, LSU, plays against the Brazilian national team in front of 6,373 people.
It pulled in 7 million viewers on ESPN, making it the most watched WNBA regular season game in 25 years. 25 years. That's longer than some of y'all have been alive. Caitlin's got that universal appeal. Men, women, casual fans, diehards, even your grandma who only watches sports during Thanksgiving. They're all showing up for her. But let's not turn this into a Caitlin Clark fan club just yet. Though honestly, she's making a strong case. The point is, the contrast between her and Angel is starker than a black and white filter on Instagram. Angel's got the social media game on lock. Millions of followers, viral moments, and enough brand deals to make an influencer blush. But when it comes to real-world impact, Caitlin's in a league of her own. Her games aren't just events, they're moments. Fans are crossing state lines, skipping work and dropping serious cash to see her play. Angels fans? They're double-tapping her posts and hyping her up in the comments. But when it's time to buy a $15 ticket, they're suddenly busy. Here's a quick analogy to break it down. Caitlin Clark is like the main act at Coachella, drawing thousands who camp out for days just to get a glimpse. Angel Reese? She's more like the influencer taking selfies at the festival, looking fabulous, but not exactly headlining the stage. Social media followers are great, but they're not the same as fans who will brave traffic, pay for parking, and scream their lungs out in the stands. And right now, Angel's online arm. Now let's get into the drama, because this is celebrity news, and you know we're not here just for the box scores. Angel Reese has never been one to shy away from the spotlight. She's leaned hard into the villain persona, embracing the role of the misunderstood star who thrives on proving haters wrong.
Wonder how her fans are going to feel about that. If she's further away from the basket, that doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of, or as many, I would believe, offensive rebound opportunities.
Social media engagement.
And props to her for owning it. She's got the charisma to pull it off. But after that lackluster turnout, her post-game response raised some eyebrows. Instead of owning the moment or hyping up the fans who did show up, she went into deflection mode. The narrative shifted to "it's not my fault," with hints that the empty seats were because of haters, the system, or maybe just bad vibes. Girl, please. When your big moment flops, pointing fingers is like trying to fix a flat tire with a Band-Aid. This isn't the first time Angel's confidence has outpaced reality. Remember her "it's because of me too" statement? It was bold, it was brassy, and it got people talking. But bold claims need bold results to back them up. Right now, the numbers are telling a different story, one where Caitlin Clark is the undisputed queen of drawing crowds, and Angel's still figuring out how to turn likes into ticket stubs. It's not shade, it's just facts. Speaking of facts, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The WNBA's been having a glow-up, and it's not just because of one player, but let's be real, Caitlin Clark is carrying a lot of that weight. The league's seen record attendance and viewership since she and Angel entered last season. The Fever Sky game on May 17, 2025 wasn't just a blowout, 93-58, ouch, it was a cultural moment.
National team, the Chicago Sky, against that team at LSU, and now we get word from the coach that Angel Reese is going to have a
7 million viewers tuned in, and not just because of the score. The Clark-Reese rivalry, which started back in their college days at Iowa and LSU, is must-see TV. Their 2023 NCAA championship clash drew 3 million viewers, and the fever, pun intended, hasn't cooled off since. But here's where it gets messy. That same game sparked a firestorm off the court. Caitlin Clark was called for a flagrant 1 foul after shoving Angel Reese during a drive to the basket. Tempers flared, technicals were handed out, and the internet lost its collective mind. Some fans called it a basketball play, others saw it as proof of bad blood. Angel played it cool in the presser, saying, "Basketball play, refs got it right, move on." Caitlin echoed the sentiment, "It was just a good take foul, nothing malicious." But the ex-post told a different story. One user claimed Angel hates Caitlin, while another accused Caitlin's fan base of inciting drama. Oh, and then there's the WNBA investigating hateful fan comments directed at Angel, with allegations of racial slurs floating around. Yikes. The league's no space for hate platform is in full effect, but the drama's still simmering. Let's unpack that for a hot second. The Clark-Reese rivalry is gold for the WNBA. It's like the Messi-Ronaldo debate, but with better hair and more shade. Their college showdowns, LSU's 2023 championship win, Iowa's 2024 revenge, set the stage for a pro rivalry that's got fans hooked.
Just blow this. Look at that. I noticed it right off the bat. Look, number one, look at all the purple seats down here in this lower bowl section. And then the entire top bowl.
But it's not just about the game. It's about the narratives, the fan bases, and the cultural weight they carry. Caitlin's fans are ride or die, showing up in droves and boosting her to WNBA Rookie of the Year with 66 out of 67 votes. Guess who got the other one? Yup, Angel. Meanwhile, Angel's fans are loud online but quiet in the stands. It's a tale of two fandoms. One's filling arenas, the other's filling comment sections. Now let's talk about the influencer angle, because this is where Angel's game is strong, but also where it's tripping her up. She's got over 2 million Instagram followers, brand deals with Reebok and Beats, and a vibe that screams, "I'm that girl." Her viral moments, like the "you can't see me" gesture at Caitlyn during the 2023 NCAA final, are the stuff of legend.
Because at the end of the day, we're still seeing like all of this like stuff online about, oh, you know, there's so many needle movers, like Caitlin Clark is not the needle.
But being an influencer isn't the same as being a game changer. Social media is a highlight reel, not a box office. You can have all the followers in the world, but if they're not buying tickets, jerseys, or showing up to cheer, are they really fans? Or are they just here for the drama? Caitlyn, on the other hand, doesn't lean into the influencer life as much. Sure, she's got her own social media presence. 5 million on Instagram, not too shabby, but her brand is built on the court. Her jaw-dropping passes, her long-range bombs, her ability to make a triple-double look like a Tuesday afternoon chore, that's what sells tickets. She's not out here chasing clout. The clout's chasing her. And once you've got schools moving games to bigger venues just to fit her fans, you're not just a player, you're a phenomenon. Let's throw in a quick analogy to make it crystal clear. Angel Reese is like a viral TikTok star, great at grabbing attention, dropping bangers, and keeping the algorithm happy. Caitlin Clark? She's the blockbuster movie that sells out theaters for weeks. One's got the internet buzzing, T,